away from the screen.
Hello, everybody. Tonight joining us, we got Badger Exploration,
Hey.
Patriot Prospecting.
What's
If
up,
anybody
guys?
else would like to jump up and join us, the link is at the top of chat. I literally
Fuck
just got
yourself.
home like not even 20 minutes ago, so sorry for being a little bit late at the start. We were going over a few things backstage and plans for the weekend and what we're doing, and it's going to be a fun time, and you guys will have to wait to see that.
Heck yeah.
Second day in on new job, been busting my butt, just waiting to get that paycheck.
It's going to be a nice one.
But let's
Yeah,
start
will
down at the.
Hey, Mandy, yeah, do roll calls. Say hi to everyone.
We got Adventures with the Goat, 406. Mandy's Candy, how you doing? David Vila, Mr. Goldpan and Dutchy Jocko, how you doing?
Hi, Mandy.
What's up, Gold Eagle?
Joe.
DB is in the house. Joey Brown, I don't know if I said you were ready.
Hello, Joey Brown.
How's it going? How's it going? Hey, what's up, Goat?
Dutchy.
We got Bacchus in the house. Asylum with Mark
Gold
Miller.
Eagle.
Guido, what's up?
Woo.
Did I say David Vila already? I don't know if I did.
Mark Miller's in the house. What's up, brother?
What's happening, everybody?
Just Be Cool's in the house. And then I'm getting back up to the top of the chat there.
Hey, what's up, Gold Eagle?
Not much, man. Not much.
Wow.
Rough day today. Rough. Too
Sorry to
high
hear
up.
that. Oh, is that why it's rough though? Nothing bad happened to you. You're good overall then.
Oh, in general, yes. I just don't like the
Oh,
heat.
okay. Oh yeah, I don't like the heat either. If we're going by those standards, yes, it's a real rough day.
It's been a hot week.
Actually, it wasn't that bad today. It really wasn't.
Yeah, I suppose here it wasn't terrible. I don't know. During the morning I was working, so I was inside, and it's always hot in there. And then when I got out of work at like 3 o'clock, it was kind of nice. But by the time I got back outside in the barn, it's like 70.
Jeffro.
What's up, Jeff or Joey? How's it going?
Jeff is
Brewers Prospecting.
Brewers
Howdy. David
yeah.
Villa.
David Villa.
How many people we got in chat?
We got 15 awesome people in chat here.
Heck yeah. What's up, everybody? We should later on we should talk about what's going on this Saturday, because it's open invite to anyone that's interested, and there's free food and all that stuff, and it'd be a cool place to maybe meet some of these awesome prospectors, Charlie.
Free food.
Yeah,
Free
and then
food.
Yeah.
the
Lunch
the
and
other
dinner, baby.
the other open invitation for the following weekend will be up at Nugget Lake. So
Hell yeah. Dude, yeah. You know what? I'll talk to Danny and Jeff too, see what they're up to, because they were talking about wanting to maybe link up and maybe come up and fish or do some fossil hunting or something. Maybe we can go up there.
yeah, it'll be the 21st, 22nd, and 23rd. And just to let anybody know that wants to come up for the weekend or anything like that while we're out there, the campsite is going to cost $66 for the 3 days. It has power, water included at the campsite. And then typically there's a $5 vehicle fee for the day, each day while you're there. You can usually, there's a little drop box right up by the main office that you can usually pay for that, but otherwise
What if you have
can
the
get
sticker? What if you have the sticker?
it's $35 for the sticker.
Yeah, I have it. That's what I was curious.
In 5 trips to Nugget Lake, that sticker pays for itself. So
Also, if you have the sticker, it does cover all parks in Wisconsin, camping, and a bunch of places. So, like, if you get it like I do right on the first of every year, it covers like so much. It doesn't cover camping.
Not the sticker for Nugget Lake, because that's
really?
a county park, not a state park.
I know. Well, the county,
county
it's not a
park.
part of the WDNR, the Wisconsin DNR.
They have
Tom,
their
what's
own
up, brother?
separate tag.
Oh, really? Oh, Never mind then.
It's
I
for
thought
Price
it was through
County only.
WDNR.
Never mind.
My apologies. Never mind, I guess. Then I don't have the sticker.
But you can get the like all the park pass like what you've got, and I think it's just a little bit more. I believe. I don't know. I haven't paid for one of those before.
Well, I'll probably just buy the day per day until I know I'm going there a bunch if I start having the time. Heck yeah. That sounds really fun though. I like it. I got to get some more pans this weekend.
Pans? How many pans
Yeah.
you got, man?
I got to get one for another one for Jeff and Danny, because I left mine at down in Beloit. I know they're super
got like
into it
12
now.
pans.
I brought them out panning, or I did some pay dirt and stuff with them yesterday, and we took them fossil hunting for the very first time. We absolutely just crushed it. We found so many incredible fossils. I actually have some of the really cool ones here to show you guys later, but like, wow, the videos are going to be coming out. It'll be insane. But Danny and Jeff, I mean, they caught the bug, man. It's so funny. There's literally a clip in there that you see Danny Olsen goes like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. I literally felt like it was me just a couple months ago when I was just imagining
Right.
fishing to the relics, and then also you see that shine in the pan and the whole game changes. And then we're out in the creek, and what do I always say all the time? What's like my dead record? You know, Charlie and Gold Eagle and Patriots, I think maybe even heard me say it a few times. Always saying how whenever I discover a new thing you guys teach me about the world, like treasure hunting or different things that you can find that have this mean this or that, or what this rock is, whatever, I feel like I see the whole world for the first time. It's brand new again. And Jeff and Danny at 2 different times, like separate times away from each other, said that to me, like the same thing. And I was like, yes, man, that's awesome. It's just such a funny feeling, because I got more joy out of seeing them get excited than I did when I found some really cool fossils. Like I got more joy watching them get hyped about it. So that was really cool.
Oh wow, that looks like a really cool place, man.
The Wickiuc Falls, yeah, dude.
Nugget Lake. I'm looking at Nugget Lake here.
Oh, the Nugget Lake place.
Yeah, if you
Nugget
go
Lake looks
north of the actual lake, the creek systems that you see in the park area, like north of that, that's where we do our prospecting. But one of these weekends, what I want to do is take a drive to south of the lake and jump in the creek there and see what we can find.
How long would it take to get there? Let's see.
Nobody really hits the south end that I know of. and you always just see everybody up at the park, and most of the people are just digging the top surface there. But I want to go down south of the lake and see what's in the creek down there.
Yeah. Hey, you know what else is interesting? There's this. I was talking to like Ron, Flower Gold Wizard, and like a few people at the prospecting shop, and they were just talking about this like hand powered. Like there's no battery, but it sucks out. Basically, it's like a
It's a hand
bigger
dredge.
version. Yeah, a hand dredge, but they have like a bigger version of it where you can almost like crank, or they have something where you think they're going to try to set it up now with like a pedal, like. So I was thinking like a pedal bike, right? Because I've got all these old workout bikes, dude. Right? That's what I'm
I'll be the
saying.
motor.
We could take right. We could take turns. Freaking what the hell? I mean, and like what's
17
crazy about it,
hours.
we're talking to like 5 different 17 hours, dude. That's only a half an hour further than my drive from North Carolina to home. I did that in a night. You're golden. You got it. Plus, you got the earpiece. You're ready to go. You trucker life for life, man.
My truck hooks up to my phone, dude. I don't even need this. I use it at work and for this.
Yeah. I've never found one of those that stays in my ear. I love having a headset on all the time and like the ability to mute and talk or whatever, but they always fall out of my tiny little ears. I never can get any of them to fit on this little tiny ear I've got. I don't know what the deal is, but
There's gold in Indiana. You just need a high bagger.
I found gold in. Didn't we find gold in Indiana, Charlie, together?
Yeah.
Like a big old flowery pan filled with it. Like not even flour. There was like pickers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey man, just watch my short.
I actually
There's
have
gold
that
everywhere,
one
baby.
little containers like separate from that whole trip, like each place that we stopped at. The only one that isn't in like a container is the one that's in here. It's like sitting off to the edge of this here over on the side. It's
Nice.
small one there. And that's that one that I found while we were at the North Carolina where the dredge was at.
Yeah.
You know, and I can't remember the name off the top of my head right now. But I found a pretty nice little picker there. And that was like all the biggest pieces that I found during the trip to North Carolina.
Yeah. That's one of those things where in the future, if
Down
I can
a little
swing
bit
it, I
here.
want to give myself like a day or two to get there, like a day or two extra to get there, and a day or two extra to get back. Because
Driving straight through, yeah, it was hard.
dude, like it just, I don't know. It took, and then what sucked though is it drained us so much. At least me for sure. I was almost useless the next day. Like, oh, that is awesome, dude. I love that. Is that a sticker?
Yeah, it's Brewer's Prospecting sticker.
That is so cool, man. I love that. I love the shape of it too. It's like a really cool plaque. I love that.
Those are some nice chunky bits you got there, PA.
Yeah,
Ooh,
that was
chunkers.
from Flash in the Pan Pay Dirts. That 1.33 gram bag I won. Yeah, it was all nice, chunky, big gold, man. Pretty cool.
Wow. What's that weigh up to?
1.33 exactly.
Wow. Nice. You gonna put that in a bag of dirt and send it to New York?
DB. That's too funny.
Sorry, I'm just sharing up the live channel.
What did you see?
Now it's saying 1.73. Something must be wrong
Gold
on my scale.
prospecting. How you doing, Damon?
Wally Gator, huh? West
neat.
Coast Gold Prospecting. So what are we doing tonight? Anything? Are we
Yeah, what's the
Just hanging
plan,
out,
dude?
chit chatting.
shoot the breeze?
I got home at like
I-
7:15, so I had no time to set anything up or get ready for anything. So
Well, I have top three things that we could always do throughout the year. Not like crazy huge things, but I got all those fossils that like the really cool ones that I cleaned up. We can always go and show them later if we run out of stuff. And we got this weekend to talk about, and the rocker boxing and all the awesome little adventures, and we're gonna learn a lot. At least I am for sure.
So
And,
there's a
have some
big to
opportunity.
do up at Nugget Lake, I hear, huh?
That's,
and
that's
that, yeah.
the following weekend.
Yeah.
Good day, Brad Wells.
How's it going, Brad? Welcome. West Coast Gold Prospecting. Hey. What's up?
Good day.
Well, yeah. So I guess we could talk about this weekend, though, if you want.
Yeah, go. You
For
have
sure,
all the
yeah.
details.
All right, bet. So I was been joining me and Miss Honey Badger. Been going to the prospecting club at Pike River Prospecting in Wasaki, Wisconsin, which is pretty much the authority on prospecting gear and equipment in my opinion, the Midwest right now. So he's amazing. He's got incredible gear. He's got world-class connections to name brand and top-end quality equipment. Gives you expert advice on what you need and gets it to you at a really incredible price. I'm going up there this weekend we're going to be meeting at 9 a.m. for the open invite prospecting excursion that finishes off with an amazing full afternoon meeting, food, speaker, guest, and raffle included at the 4 to 6 meeting. But we meet there at Pike River Prospecting LLC in Wasaki, Wisconsin. I'll drop that link and stuff here in a minute. But at 9 a.m. and from 9 a.m. we will drive about 32 minutes to a special. We have access to this special quarry and rock face there that's been dug out and been used for a long time, and has several different creeks that run down into it where they find all sorts of geodes, different crystals. They've been finding a ton of like little bits of copper, and they're doing actual crevicing and pulling out chunks of like copper and gold. And we're going to be learning and trying out on the channel for the very first time. I'm going to be going through the rocker boxes. You don't know what those are. I've been researching on them the past few days here, but it's basically like the precursor to and correct me if I'm wrong if you guys know, but like, to my understanding, it's the precursor to what we now use the high anchor.
Your audio just turned to the devil.
Yeah, dude.
Fine.
You sound like the devil.
You sound like a robot.
No.
Bad.
No, it's still doing it.
Oh, bad, man. Bad.
Restart it, Badger.
Well, sounds like a darling. Exterminate.
How do I sound now? Can you hear me now?
There you go, bro.
Hey, now you
It's
sound
better
right.
now? Alrighty. Great.
You fixed it.
But yeah,
I thought we were going to have
So
some
we're gonna be
exorcism
me
going
and-
on over there, man.
I'm headed down Lucky Strike the end of the month. I'm going to work the claim, the club claim. Some of them old tailings piles from the 1800s.
Where is that? Is that the club thing?
The other side of the road from Lucky Strike.
Oh, okay.
There's a recreational club there at the Lucky Strike, and
Is that what they've been calling that place all the time that we were supposed to go to but never got there?
Yeah.
All right.
The Nunya Creek for everybody else, unless you're a member of the claim.
right. Yeah, I got a 3-hour tour the last time I was down there, and I can't wait to get back there with the high banker. I ordered the 2.5-inch nozzle with the spray bar too for my high banker, and I just got to pick up a 2-inch hose and a 2.5-inch hose, and I'll be good to go. Because working that machine by myself, I wore myself out.
You're running that gas pump on there, right?
Yeah, the 2-inch pump on the Gold Hug,
Yeah.
the Raptor. Yeah, I was working it myself, man. I shoveled into that thing for like 6 hours the one day.
Oh, I'm
And
hurting.
the creek
That.
and the creek it's been like completely dredged, man. You're barely finding any gold on the creek there now. Halfway through the
Why? It's
summer.
low? Very low?
No, everybody hit it. It's been hit really, really hard this season.
Oh.
Because I was finding gold like, in April and June when I was there. And then when I went the other day, man, I found a couple specks. That was it. After shoveling it, I put 30 buckets in it the one day and then shoveled into it for 6 hours the other day and only walked away with less than 0.1.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what happens.
But mainly I went down there to meet with one of the locals who showed me around. So now I know where to go inside the claim. So that's going to be fun, man. I can take 2 guests with me.
I wish I could make it, but
Yeah. It's going to be fun. Told me some history about it and all that. And it was really cool. And he said that a lot of slaves were digging back there and they used to work 6 days a week for 7 years. And then they got their freedom. And the 7th day they were allowed to go in there and dig and keep all the gold they found, which was pretty cool. You know what I mean? For being a slave, I guess, And he's telling me about how they would hide gold, pocket gold and hide it. And then some of them died and left their booty bags there. You know what I mean?
Wow.
So, yeah, man, I'm definitely going to be bringing the metal detector down there to look for that stuff. You know what I mean?
That'd be
That's
something.
a good point because
where you want to
Jericho
look
talks to
is
me a
by
lot
the
about
back
different
door
areas
of the
we're gonna scout
building,
out.
just underneath the stairs.
They were talking more like hollowed out trees and stuff like that. They would go in there and bury them in the hollowed out trees and go back and get it later.
Yep.
He said some of them would end up dying, and you know what I mean.
That's yeah, that's smart. Look at the big hollowed out tree, like especially anything that you see a lot of animals living in that looks like, because you'll get porcupines in. At least by me, when I find trees with porcupines, I dig those suckers out, and I found really cool. I found all pocket watch ones.
He showed me plants that only grow in mineralized ground and said that's a good spot to dig, you know what I mean, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And he showed me
What
all
kind of plants
kinds
are
of stuff.
those?
I believe it's called, I can't remember the name, ground cedar, I think it was called.
Ground cedar? Okay.
They
That's very interesting.
They only
That
grow
tall?
like this high. You know what I mean? And yeah, it's only in mineralized ground. They explained that if you see trees hit by lightning with scars on them, you want to look around there because the lightning strikes the mineralized ground down there. It's pretty cool, man. Learned a lot.
Yeah, that's so interesting. Like, I wish school would have taught us all this stuff and tried to like relate them to each other instead of dividing them into like, if I would have known more and like, I would have probably found more in like relativity to it when you learn all these things, individually. You don't see how they work for your life or like right now, boom, you're involved so many different factors from weather, what's mineralized soil, plant life, biodiversity, all these things that are just key points and like just scream, okay, this is that. It's so interesting. It's just like trapping.
Yeah, Jeff, it kicked my ass, man. I ran that bastard for 2 days, man, and I was beat.
I wish
First
there was a
day,
shovel you could count
after-
how many loads you do.
After the first day, man, I didn't even know if I wanted to get out there and do it again. and then I took some leave, man, and said, let's go. And got out there the next day and did another 30 buckets,
Heck yeah.
or 24 buckets. I'm sorry. I was shooting for 30.
Do you have an idea how many shovel loads is a bucket for you? Do you kind of have a gauge of that?
Like two or three, but they were half, three quarters of full buckets. You know what I mean?
Okay, gotcha.
So like 3 shovels per bucket.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm trying to figure out a good way to measure. Like, I want to, like, how Fitbit kind of counts your steps. I wish there was a way I could, or a shovel. Someone should make that. A shovel that every single time you do it, like for prospecting, like that would be so cool. A shovel count. There's a little number on there that just ticks up each time. Like really, that would be cool to know. Okay, this year I did 3 million shovels. Like that would be cool.
I made
406
that
says
mistake.
no, PA. You're just getting older. You see this gray hair? 406?
Elijah.
Yeah.
What I'm gonna do now is like one of those click. Each
Yeah,
shovel,
right. A clicker.
I made a mistake up there when I was up in Montana.
Just for you.
I
Heavy
moved a
meadow
little
in the
away.
house.
I moved
up,
a little
Heavy? How
away
you doing?
from where we were digging, and I figured, let me
Saw that, Jeff.
let me fill up the bucket.
Nice work, guys.
I only got to do it once, but once I filled up the bucket, I couldn't move it.
Yeah, that's why. Like at the first one, I filled all the way up to the top, and I said, "Oh shit, this is heavy."
Yeah.
And then I started filling them up like halfway, 3/4 after that. You know what I mean?
I hear you. You're not saving no time by filling it up.
No,
Yeah, I kind of didn't really
But I had-
realize that until
I had, like-
talking to you guys.
2-3 foot deep, maybe 4 by 5 foot holes. I did 2 of them in 2 days. You know what I mean? And like I said, it was hit hard, man. After I got down in there, I wasn't finding any hard pack. It was all soft, man, like tailings from somebody's dredge. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Well, that's the thing. There's only so much on that creek, and if you don't go down, you ain't gonna get much.
yeah, I heard there was a guy there from Florida for like 2.5 months dredging every single day, and I was like, "What the hell, man?" But I guess he was paying, so they let him do it. You know what I mean?
I mean, why
So
not?
wild to me. So wild
Right?
to me. I don't know.
That's
If I was
what
gonna
it's
do
about,
that,
making
something
money
like
for
that,
them.
I feel like I would just, I don't know. I would just walk so far into the wood, like just go where there's like the places that you have to go out and camp there like so far. Like it's a 2-day journey. Get out there. It's like the fossil spot we were at. Like once we walked for about the 3rd mile in down the river. I mean, about a mile down the river, no one goes there. Almost no one. But once you get 2 miles, no one's been there in 60 years,
A
maybe
long
more.
time.
You go
Yeah.
down 100 miles, or not 100 miles. You go down like the whole distance, like just the 3 miles that we got to, like it was like almost to 4.1 and the total, right? To where we turned around. You could tell, like other than washout random little bottles, no one had been there in I don't know how long. Like nothing, no trails inside, nothing. It was just amazing, and the ground was more fossil than rock. I mean, it was like literally choosing, okay, what do I have to pile and leave a coordinate of and try to hide to come back? It's like, what the heck? It was incredible. It was so incredible. So
I watch a channel called 802 Outdoors, and he goes out in California to secret places and treks up into the mountains with a backpack and all that to places where people don't go all the time. You know what I mean? He's always pulling out nice gold. So yeah, definitely worth it to trek up.
Plus, I don't know.
There's-
That's my vibe, though. That's the real
Elijah,
adventure. Just
there's this spot
swashbuckling through the woods.
just like 15 minutes away from my house here, maybe 20 minutes, that me and my buddy went trout fishing at. And after like going further upstream than what we normally do, we found this really awesome location that has a bunch of crevices and bedrock, like large crevices that I want to get out there and do some poking around and digging in.
That
and
sounds
it's close
awesome.
to home.
Yeah.
So
and which direction is it? West, north, south?
It's down sea, like towards Tigerton.
Towards me or away from me?
No, away from you.
Okay. Away from me, north or?
Yeah, kind of north-ish.
Just like northwest, right? Tigerton?
Yeah.
Okay.
But going down like back roads.
Yeah. We don't need to give any more hints.
No, but like you said, you hiked like 3 miles in. That's kind of what I'm talking about. It's a hike to get out there.
That's my whole.
And if you have waders, I would recommend bringing them along because there's a couple times that we have to cross the river.
Usually when I go, I just put my
Well, if we're going prospecting, we can just put water shoes on.
As I was saying, I just wear those leggings.
The water gets about waist
Rucker
deep in spots.
and I
That's the
go.
only reason why I say that.
Yeah, that's fine. It's like when you'll see the video when I go fossil hunting. Whenever I walk a creek, I just wear basically my water gear, and I just plan on getting wet. It's Kind of
Yeah,
just
you're going to get wet.
how I do it now. That's like, you know,
You were-
it's like, you know, I just always assume I will be wet. And now that I've done that, I have a lot better time trying to not avoid getting wet. When I just like, I'm going to get wet anyways, and I just walk right in. So much more fun because you just can do whatever you want. Not worry about how wet you get, you know?
I usually just jump right in now.
Yeah, same. I know. It's like, oh, whatever, going in. It'll be dry in an hour or two.
I can't
Right.
believe my phone. I can't believe my phone still works.
Right? The amount of times I've dropped my, even in the yesterday when we were out fossil hunting, oh my gosh, it would fall every now and then out of my little pouch, and the lanyard that connects it, you know, because I'm down on the ground, it actually would reach to the ground because I'm didn't crack though. Oh, funny. But yeah, I so to my understanding, maybe you guys can, you know, correct me hopefully if I'm wrong and fill me in more. Oh, nice gold, dude.
Yeah.
That's
Really nice
snuffer
gold.
dump.
Chunky.
That's all from that bag. So we'll add that to the 1.33.
Ho, ho, ho.
Cool.
So you got 1.37.
Something like that. Yeah.
$1,600 for a phone? Man.
Wow. Who's paying that?
That's kind of just phones. Most people.
I've submerged mine 3 or 4 times. I got the Defender case in it, and it's waterproof, so I'm
What
good.
kind of phone do you have?
Any iPhone after iPhone 10
S22.
waterproof.
S22
Yeah, my
Ultra
phone's
Note.
waterproof. I've had this thing fully submerged on my chest like twice now when I forgot because I'll just wear my vest
Yeah.
and go in, and I'm like, oh, my phone's on because it's always landing near me.
Right.
It like it's good. I had an Otter. My favorite case has always been Otter boxes, just because they used to sponsor me when I was traveling through Europe, and like they're just genuinely I shouldn't have a phone. I drop it so much. It's terrible. But those things are amazing, man. And
That's what I got. A
but
Otter
I
box.
finally broke one. Yeah, I love them. I finally broke one though. It finally broke after like, I don't know, 2 years with it. It just the plastic corner on it ripped when I pulled it out of my vest too fast. I think it got caught on something. It was already fraying. I mean, it lasted through hell and back. I mean, you guys see.
Well, I was gonna get a GoPro 10 or 11, and they were like $449, and I
Yep.
ended up talking with Juice. Does a metal detecting? Can you dig at metal detecting? He got
Yeah.
a DJI Osmo Action 3. It's good for 16 foot deep in the water, and it's only $300. So I picked up one of them.
Yeah, those are a solid. Especially, I love DJI, and I mean, as a videographer, like I've spent way too much money and time on all these different camera stuff throughout the years, and DJI is the only other one that I would even consider on the market currently for a action cam other than GoPro. Like they're the only ones that, in my opinion, that truly, and that when you get into editing it in any kind of depth, like, and that have the capabilities, they're the only ones that come anywhere close. And I love DJI for their drones and all that stuff. And what's really nice is they have like GoPro, for instance, and they all say they have flat recording, but you notice how when you film on one camera versus another, that you, no matter, even if you got to be like an expert color grader to get the footage to perfectly match, right? Well, it's kind of because everyone, it's like the iPhones, right? You have a different camera or phone charger, so everyone has to have their own, you know, their lane.
Mine's all raw and uncut.
GoPro.
I don't know how to. I don't know how to
Well, that's what I'm
edit
saying.
at
So,
all.
like,
So
yeah. Well, no, exactly. I mean, most people that edit don't color grade. Like that's like the most. It's like editing. You know how you edit a photo with coloring the light and all that? You have to do that essentially for a video, but a video is just thousands plus photos, right, per second. So you have to basically edit per frame. It's it's tedious. I don't do that.
Megan's heading to the U.S. on Sunday, and she reckons she needs a new phone.
Yeah, I've got a GoPro 8 right now, but I'm fixing to upgrade after after
Why
August.
is
I'm hoping.
everybody so fixed on GoPro?
Yeah, check out that DJI 406. It was $150 cheaper, man.
The technology
I'm
today is
fixated on
out there. Everybody has it. Even
Mhm.
like
100%.
that camera that I sent you, Badger. That
Yeah.
you know, that's a
doesn't.
cheap little
I mean,
camera, but it's gonna do what I need it to
100%.
do.
100%. But it's not gonna for me. Like it doesn't film even like half as much as or half as high quality as my GoPro. And
Yeah.
since I'm already filming 4K with my cameras and all my other stuff, and I mean, as a videographer, this is a personal preference. To tell a story, you can tell a story on a freaking a flip phone, anything with that records audio and video. That's storytelling has nothing to do with the quality. It's more just I've put so much of my life and effort into quality, and I have all this 4K capabilities, and it is a nice. For me, the more grain, audio disruption, anything that takes away, in my opinion, from you getting sucked into the moment of the video. So like when a clip changes and all of a sudden it's completely weird looking footage or like it's not in focus or something like that, I feel like then you're focusing on that, not on what I'm trying to show you. And since I've already got the 4K, it's like I'm going to stick with it as far as GoPro, and they're just so durable. Like they're so durable. I've been using the Hero 8 for so many years now, and Danny used it for like 3 years prior or 2 years prior to that. It's like I bang the hell out of it. I use it all day long, 3 days, like almost every day, and it's just I don't know. Where I've never tried I've used the DJI Osmo, and I love the footage, and I love it seems very durable, but I've never put it through like especially now with prospecting and rock hunting. I'm right up in the rocks. I'm underground. Like it's rubbing against crap a lot more than even magnet fishing was. So it's like I don't know. It's because I tried out Kodak. I tried theirs out. I tried Fujifilm ones. I've tried everything except a DJI. I've tried just like for a weekend when my buddy had it, and I loved it. I love the footage from it. I can recommend that one too, and it is at a way better price point. It's kind of like Apple, It's like there's phones that do really good stuff just like Apple. They just aren't identical software, and they're not Apple name. I mean, GoPro's a name brand now. They're the first action camera, so it's like.
So I let mine run when I was doing the buckets into the high banker, and I cut the videos into 15 minutes and 51-second clips. So I did like a bunch of videos and dropped them, you know what I mean? But I got to figure out how to edit to get them all together. I let it run for like an hour and a half, and it only ate up like 65% of the battery.
Yeah,
so it lasts pretty long.
Yeah, things like that are really impressive, and the DJI has a way better,
in
my opinion, a way better long-term battery.
Right, and it was in the sun, and it didn't overheat, and it was 95 degrees out. You know what I mean?
And that's cold yet?
No, I just got it like a couple weeks ago.
Oh, sorry.
So I definitely wanted to get it because Juice was saying they don't overheat like the GoPro and freeze up. You know what I mean? So and they lock up on you with the GoPro. So that interested me a lot because I didn't want to buy something for $450 that was going to lock up on me all the time.
Yeah. One of the things with the GoPro lockups is, Brad. Yeah, it is a personal preference. And I think the lockup point that he makes is actually a really huge one in DJI's favor. Is part of the thing with the review is that DJI has a thing that's in the software of these, because now these cameras are they're as much as they aren't smart cameras, you don't have service everywhere. They have an intuition to them now, and they have a whole digital circuitry that takes in information, and when you're consistently filming and then putting in all this stuff over time, it bogs down the GoPro, and that's why there's trace memory on there. Like you can clear it and do like a deep clean or like a factory reset of the GoPro, and that helps it from what you're talking about, where it just freezes up and shuts down. But when it gets super hot or super cold, that has nothing to do with that. That is 100% on the GoPro's batteries, and GoPro makes inferior batteries, and they change them every 2 years, so they monopolize on the aftermarket companies that can't make them. So the only aftermarket companies that can make them in time are shit. Yes, exactly. And so that's another thing I hate.
Do you have to have an SD card in those GoPros?
100%.
Yeah, in the DJI you do too. Yeah.
How big of a SD card is typical for those cameras?
I threw a 128 in there.
I do.
Yeah, but you can even get up to like a terabyte hard drive or a terabyte SD card.
I've seen them 264 and up.
I recommend though. Are you going to bed, honey? Okay. Here, let me just say goodnight to Miss Honey Badger.
Yeah, because I bought 2 SD cards that come with the camera I just got, and I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think they're 2-something gigabytes or something. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I like it because you can like wear a headpiece or a chest piece, and you can look at your phone and see what you're recording. You know what I mean? It's pretty cool.
I gotta see what I ordered now. Now I'm curious. Recent orders. Where do you get recent orders from?
See, the only thing that I don't like about using the GoPros and stuff like that, or even like those other action cameras, is you need a computer to get all that off of, and then trying to get that.
Oh no,
Like-
the DJI. You have an app for your phone, Charlie. You just
Same with
download it
GoPro.
right onto your phone.
No.
Yeah,
I was
GoPro
saying
has
with like
that
the
too, Charlie.
GoPro and like the other action cameras that you can get for cheaper than the GoPro.
Yeah, they
Right.
don't have that.
Those you need a computer to get the files and everything and try and do your editing. And I've
Right.
never done any editing on the computer ever. Everything I've
Just
ever
so you know,
done
everyone
is
that's
on my
ever
cell phone.
edited, everyone that's an editor ever, at one point had never edited before.
I know, but
I love when
all
people
the-
tell me this. I'm like, I learned editing and got
Excuse me.
like I was able to get to college solely on no training. I had no classes. No one I've ever known was a filmmaker or anything. I learned completely on YouTube using a piece of crap little Coolpix, Nikon Coolpix. Back then it was $35. Like it was, and that's anything that records visual and audio. Because it's super simple. Like iMovie's free if you have a Mac or an iPhone, like you do, Charlie. You could download that on your on your phone. And all you do is you put it in there.
I've already used
like
it a
yours,
few
PA,
times.
that long clip, you just drop it in there, and it's on a timeline. And there's a little tool called Blade, and with one click of a mouse, you make a cut, and that cuts there, and it's all still right there. And then you
Right.
watch it until you watch, the stuff that you don't want. You just literally clip. I don't want that. Boom.
Right.
And that's literally how you edit. Anything else is fluff. Literally.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I do that all on my phone.
How much?
Exactly.
How much footage could you get like on 128?
There's so many
SD
variables to
card.
that. Depends on how many frame rates, how many, what kind of HDR exposure, what kind of framing you're doing. Is it 4K, 2.4K, 720, 1080? How many 30 frames per second, slow-mo, whatever, with audio, without audio, enhanced audio? Do you have slow motion on? Because there's a bit of extra data that goes into the GoPro's augmented vibration reduction, right? There's all these different things. So
In general,
Well, I could say
if you had a 64 gigabyte, you could film 2 videos a day, right? Easy for what you do.
All right.
And that's with really long clips. I'm assuming you'll just film and let it go.
Yeah, I think I was running 1080 with sound, and I only used up like 35% of the SD card in an hour and a half. So
your main problem is never the SD card; it's the battery.
Right.
It's running out of battery.
I just ordered a 3 battery clip charger with two extra batteries. So
heck yeah, dude. And DJI has the batteries, man. I'm like, if I was to go off of anything, they last longer. They last longer when you first get them. They last like duration while you use it. They also last the life of the battery overall, as far as the years you can charge and reuse it.
Yeah,
batteries don't go as bad so fast. Where GoPro, man, they'll go bad in 6-8 months sometimes, especially if you're in cold to hot.
Yeah, and that 3 battery pack, you can charge your phone or something else if you had to with it.
Can DJI, like GoPro, one thing that's nice is with my vest, I've got a little pocket back here, so I've got an external power bank, and I have a little tiny cord that plugs in, and I can charge it continuously while filming. Does DJI have that as well? Perfect. So like when you're sitting
it's
at
just a C charger, and I got a battery I can run for 2 days.
Yeah, see, right there you go. It's like there's always a way.
Right. Like one of those battery banks that you can buy at the Walmarts there.
Yeah.
Like the vest that Elijah has, that's really nice because then you can just set it up and then just plug it right in.
$12.99 on YouTube, baby. Check out Badger Exploration affiliate link. Get you one of them Badger vests. I'm actually talking to a few people. I'm hoping to release a real custom new one, which is going to be a panel system. So it'll rip off and then prospecting, rip off, metal detecting, magnet fishing, right? Fossil hunting.
That would actually be pretty cool.
Yeah, I actually just got some of the trademark for it done and all the beginning stages of it. The Badger
Dutchy's heading off to bed.
hack
Thanks for
system.
joining. Help, Dutchy.
Good night,
How's it going,
Dutchy.
Dutchy?
12
Later,
awesome
Dutchy.
people in the house.
Hey, what's up, everybody? But
We've
yeah,
been live 45 minutes already.
heck yeah.
Time flies when you're having conversation.
Yeah. See, another way that you charge those GoPros that work excellent is I think
Tees,
someone
hobbies, and
here on
things in the
panel
house.
tonight has a device. Who would that be that provides power at a regulated voltage? Who has that available? Who would offer such a inventive and crazy, amazing product? Who would that be?
That guy over there.
What's up, T Hobbies? You guys are pointing the wrong way.
I was
Am I?
pointing the right way.
Yeah, to me it says I'm pointing at him.
That guy over there.
You pointed the wrong way.
Yeah,
You, PA. No, the opposite.
You guys got to
how
point
about-
that.
he must be.
Joe,
He must not have his camera mirroring him.
Must not.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, look at that. I'm wrong.
don't worry.
That way.
Years of filming myself, I've made many mistakes. Oh,
It's funny.
gosh.
Reg Lab in the house. What's up, brother?
Hey,
What's up, Reg?
hey, what's happening?
Sent you some mail, Reg.
And they meet at a 90-degree angle, so you see not a mirrored version of your face. You see actually what other people see, like the correct way.
Right.
It
On
like
StreamYard, it showed me I was pointing the right way, Joe.
yeah.
But on the
Apparently it's
YouTube,
just like trippy when it's in person on a mirror. Apparently, like I was watching all
On
these
YouTube.
reviews. Oh yeah. I love that hat, Patriot.
thanks, brother. Truck stop fine, brother.
Dude, truck stops.
They're the bomb.
They are. I mean, I've got so
Like
much
that
cool,
one truck
tiny
stop that
gear.
we stopped at on the way back from North Carolina. The thing was
Yes,
freaking
bro.
huge.
Yo, Wally's or whatever. They had a mascots running around, a train in there, and there was all this crazy stuff. Oh, it was like the whole thing. The gas was cheapest in the world. And I started researching them, and I was looking at stocks for them. And I was like, they're booming, and they're like new. Their whole plan is sell gas way cheaper at a huge slash of everyone else. Make all your money in the store with random BS. And does it work? Their stock is soaring, guys. Buckeyes.
Yeah, DB, that was sad. Wrench's dog passed away.
Oh, I'm so
Sorry
sorry
about that.
Condolences.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. I gotta use
Like-
the restroom real quick.
It's like a family member, man. It's crazy.
I'm just excited to try and get out again. See if I can find some more gold.
It's always a good time, man.
I need to get out. I need to do something. I'm wasting away. I quit smoking again, and now I'm just sitting here eating all day long.
I
You
see
got
they're
boomers
finding gold.
going off behind you there, Joe. You got
I see
lightning.
they're finding gold up in New Hampshire there a lot, Joe.
I'm gonna go up to Vermont. I gotta meet a friend of mine up in Vermont.
Yeah, I'm going up there on Labor Day.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, meeting Joseph from Green Mountain Gold Track.
nice.
Hey,
Yeah.
T Hobby is not this coming weekend, but the following weekend we're going to be at Nugget Lake. Putting it out there. We're open invitation. Whoever wants to show up and hang out, we're going to be there for that weekend, that Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then,
Yeah, I'll take some peach crumble pie.
And see, that's why people gain so much weight after they quit smoking. Because to replace the habit of doing this, now they're doing this.
The food tastes good. You can't taste the food when you're smoking, so you don't eat as much. And when you don't smoke, you can actually taste the food again. It tastes better. You want more.
Yeah.
Yeah, but to replace a cigarette with a ham, salami, and provolone sandwich all the time, you know.
No, it would be the 21st, 22nd, and 23rd.
Tease is camping at the racetrack for the weekend.
That'll be cool.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so freaking. It's finally getting
Red
nice
said-
outside.
Red said, better than a filthy smoke.
That's true, man. I was at the point, I was feeling real good until I went down there to Lucky Strike, and you guys forced me to have them cigarettes. You guys were putting them in my face all day long. And
Here.
And then your wife kicked your ass, Joe.
As I'm holding
I
it
come
to
home. I come
Joe's
home,
lips, Elijah was back there bear hugging him to make him breathe it in and out.
I was in the back, and I was sneaking a cigarette, and I turn around, and there she is standing at the door with that face on it, like makes.
I know that
Busted.
freaking face of
Busted
just.
big time.
It's like worse than like I'd rather you just freak out at me. Like, come
Oh,
on, just
yeah,
yell,
really.
scream at me. Don't just look there like you're some disapproving parent. Nope.
But then
Like, I feel like I
it
let
started,
something down.
you know, when the smoke came down from Canada, and I couldn't breathe. So I said, "That's it, man. I'm done with it again. I got to stop." So I went and got the Chantix, and I'm doing that, and I'm feeling a lot better already. And it's only been 2 days.
Good. I'm glad, man. I'm good.
Sunday night, we got the 79 sack from Vendetta Prospecting. We're going to pan through that on the Sunday night hangout.
All right.
Stop on by if you want to chit chat a little bit.
Heck yeah.
I don't know. Do I got any go? I got some stuff I could pan tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see.
And then the following week, got the Can Do Can.
Oh,
You know,
man.
go through
That's
that.
amazing.
Yeah, man.
Is that the new
good.
can?
I got this one, I don't know, maybe 6 weeks ago from. I've been holding on to it. I was waiting to see who got the gram of gold because they're usually a half gram. I don't think anybody claimed the gram of gold yet, so it might be in here.
Whoa.
Number 5 Can Do.
There you go.
And so, what's the plan with that on your live?
That's
race?
the following week. Nah,
Okay.
I'm going to pan it.
Oh, gotcha. You're penning it out. Gotcha.
Yes, sir.
What's that
Congratulations,
car made
yeah,
of?
for
Oh,
What's
man,
it
in
made
the
out of?
Forgotten Wells.
Way to
Great
do
job,
it.
406. That's good stuff, man.
I think I'm gonna have to go upstairs and find me some soda and some munchies. I think
Yeah?
I think I got ice cream in the freezer.
Ice cream?
Ice cream.
Kind of ice cream.
That's what you said.
Breyer's vanilla bean ice cream.
Speaking of ice cream, when you guys left Spring Fling,
Yeah.
the people that live there brought us over big giant like half gallons of ice cream that they made. It was Oreos and I think cherry. It was banging, man.
Oh yeah, I like
Yeah.
cherry.
Homemade ice cream, man. It was so good.
I know
Hey,
my wife.
Abandoned and Forgotten Whales.
I know my wife
Yep.
likes me when she brings me home Cherry Garcia, Ben and Jerry's. That's
Cherry.
Abandoned and
Yeah,
Forgotten
that
Whales.
sounds from New
Gareth in the
York.
house. What's up, brother?
Oh, that's so New York. I love it.
What?
Great
Ben
channel,
and
man. Gareth
That
goes
flavor.
into mines over in
Flavor's a
Wales.
New York flavor, isn't it?
And he goes down in the mines, man. It doesn't matter to
Oh,
him
yeah?
if they're dangerous or not, man. And he's got a great
That's what
channel. You
I'm
got to go
about.
check him out.
I'll definitely
Yeah.
check that out. That's the kind of stuff I'm trying to do more and more and more of. I'm all about that, man. No risk, no reward. The gold's where no one goes.
hmm There's a lot of mines over there in Wales, man, and he goes in them all.
I know.
Heck yeah, dude.
I
I'll
watch
definitely
his
be
channel
checking
and
you out,
stuff
my man.
too.
Yeah, they call him the
He's
crazy
got
man.
a lot of awesome cool
Heck
adventures.
yeah, I love me some crazy.
Eagle Eye Prospector, hello.
Kenny, what's up, brother?
Yes, T. Yes. Yo, same. I was sober for 18 years until I turned 18, and then I started drinking. It was great.
I got 16 weeks off the marriage of Hoochie.
Oh wow. Look at
And I
this.
can-
Brad earlier said I'm designing
I can
products.
breathe a
listening to
little
you
better.
guys while thinking about the weekend and what I'm going to do while the wife is out of country. Golding, I will go. Heck yeah. That'll be cool, man. Best of luck on the hunt. I'm guessing. Where's Brad from?
Brad's from down under, I believe.
Down under.
That's what I thought. Yeah, Australia, right?
Yes.
What time is it there?
Brad said,
It's tomorrow.
"Oh, I do like a moist mind."
It's
Hey,
tomorrow.
you know what they
over
say,
there.
the wetter the better.
He's got 4 hours till the weekend. We're still
Heck
over here. We're
yeah.
Thursday.
Yeah, it's got to be. But like, yeah, I was gonna say close to noon over there already.
I was sober for almost 16 years, T said. Then I turned 17.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, that's so funny. T, you have the zingers, my man.
All right,
It's
I'll be right
11:30.
back. I can't.
11:30 a.m. over there. We're in Brizzy, I think you said.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they're like 12 hours ahead of us, I think. Something
Yeah,
like
that's what I was thinking. I wasn't totally sure, but I was like, I think you're. I mean, they're like the complete. That's like almost one of the farthest time zones you can get, from my understanding, right?
that. Mm-hmm. I think so.
Or is Japan a bit more from us? I don't know. Hey, Eagle Eye.
2:28 in Wales
Oh,
a.m.
AM. AM.
yeah.
Well.
Yeah.
So we are the live stream that Abandoned and Forgotten Walls jumped onto while he's laying in bed awake because he can't fall asleep.
Bacchus, have a good night.
Good night, Bogus. Have a great one, buddy. Yeah, that's how she goes. Sometimes she goes, sometimes she doesn't. That's just how she goes.
No, because trust me, there's some nights that like I go to bed at like 10 o'clock,
Oh
but
yeah,
I
and you
lay
stay
in bed
awake all
until
night.
1 o'clock because I can't fall asleep.
Yeah, dude. That's like,
I check off here, man. I'm out like a light.
yeah. See, when I get on these lives, I get extra stoked, and then I get off and I edit, or I do some shit, and I try to go to sleep. And if I can't fall asleep in like 30 minutes, I put my phone down, everything. I actively try to sleep. Like I put work in. And if that doesn't work, I just get up and go out in the barn and just work myself into a dizzy. Once I'm dizzy and tired, then it's like, good, I'll sleep. Should probably just put a cot out there.
Keep warm with the furnace running.
Right. Well, when I was alone last week, I spent like a long time out there, and I was like, man, I'm having such a nice fire. My van's right here. The bed's freshly cleaned and made in the van. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna sleep right here. It was great. It was great. Woke up to the sunrise and the birds. That's one thing that I really love about all this prospecting or creek, where you're in the creek and you're actually out in nature, where magnet fishing and a lot of that doesn't allow you that escape, that being in the thicket of it all that a lot of these activities give you. It's like stressful sometimes when you're magnet fishing and you're like downtown Gary and there's gangs, guns are shooting off around you. Like we've been shot, guns have been pulled on us. It's like been shot around us. And like, it's like I started dressing as a cop straight up to stop getting harassed and weapons and shit pulled on me. Like Danny's out here getting threatened by the Crips because he's finding their guns. Like it's like legit scary sometimes. And then you go out here and it's just nothing but peace, fun, and water, baby. I love it. Ugh.
But all those encounters and stuff like that do make
Yeah, they make for a good time. I have to say, they're good stories. If I walk out alive, the thing is, if I walk out alive. Hey, what's up?
Hello.
Hello, Travis Sandor.
What's up, Travis?
How's it going, guys?
Good, man.
Hey, pleasure to meet you. I'm Badger.
Nice to meet you.
But yeah, like that's one of the reasons why I like going out prospecting, because after you've busted your butt shoveling all those buckets of dirt, then you can sit back on the edge of the bank and just listen to the water go by.
Yep.
Yeah, that is
Call it
nice.
creek therapy.
Yeah. And also the creeks that you go in a lot, like at least the ones we tend to be going in, don't, they're beautiful, they're crystal clear. Even if they're not clear, they don't, like, the water that I find my stuff in, guys, is the most polluted traffic over it, but it just destroyed. Like health hazard. Like I'm concerned for my own health. If I have an open cut, I literally am like, I might get some unknown disease. Like my car has been permanently stenched. I literally was sage burning inside of it and doing everything I could for the last 3 days just to get it out, and it's kind of still there. It just stinks of
Builds character.
muscles and oil, petroleum crap, rotten. Oh.
Slime.
And I don't even. Yeah, it's just. Oh, and now I bring these rocks in.
Sounds
I'm
like you need a
literally
trailer,
just
dude.
Oh, well, I have a trailer. It's just, it's hard to like justify for a little. I'm just running out 10 minutes down the road. Let's whip out the trailer, tote that down, and find a place to park downtown with a trailer. Like that's. But this prospecting is great. Bring a trailer, no problem. Plus, I got the boat
That's where
trailer
that little
fix.
like trailer hitch receiver like box that you
Yeah.
have comes in handy too, because you could always just fill that up with as much as you can.
The honey pot, baby. I bought that years ago for my deer, just to throw the deer on at the back, and it worked nice.
15 awesome people in the house.
I see 17,
Nice. Woo.
17 awesome
Yeah,
people, 20 thumbs up. Thanks, everybody.
Right on, man. All right, T. Have a good one, buddy.
See you,
I
dude.
gotta get a day that's pretty cold out, and so that I can heat the forge up again, because the past couple months here has been so freaking hot, and every time I heat it up, I can't last more than 2 minutes in front of it. It's like just start pouring sweat.
We got a 403 prospector in the house.
What's up, 403? Howdy.
403. 403.
Yeah, that's me. 403, that's me.
Oh, really?
That's you?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. I
Oh,
wasn't,
right
I
on.
wasn't sure, but
What
Yeah.
area code's 403?
Which is-
British Columbia, isn't it?
No, Alberta.
Alberta.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
One of our Canadian
Cool.
friends there.
yeah.
Oh,
But
wow.
Alrighty then.
I've got a gold claim in BC, yeah.
You got to smurf him up, Charlie.
How's it going, you guy?
Swear give up, Charlie.
That means give you a wrench.
I
I
did give
know.
him a ring.
I know, because blue. That's clever. I like that one. Smurf you up. I love that. I love that. Oh, that's funny.
But guys, I've been on for an hour. I'm getting ready for bed, man. I'm gonna call it.
All
Figured
right.
I'd come
sure,
on,
man.
show you some of that chunky gold I found. That was cool, right? And
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna get on out of here. Nice meeting you,
What time
Travis.
are you going live again tomorrow?
I go Sunday at 8 p.m.
Oh, so yeah, Sunday.
8 p.m.
All right,
Nice
Sunday
meeting
at
you
8
too,
p.m.
man.
I will definitely be there, brother.
PA Patriots Sunday night hangout every Sunday at 8 p.m.
Heck me
All
yeah.
right, sounds good. Oh,
Chat.
The brew.
Take care. Be safe. God bless everybody, and I'll see you guys later, man.
Good night, PA.
later.
All right,
bro.
Joe.
Are you going live this Friday?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll see you Friday, Joe.
Yeah, I'll be on there tomorrow night, 7:30.
All right, guys.
All right. See you later, PA. See ya. Ah, yeah.
Eat more ice cream.
Nice. I'm trying to get my files and footage uploaded here for that fossil video. I'm trying to Think about getting that thing going here.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of videos edited up, but I was gonna just kind of save it for winter time because I still have like all
make
the
videos. Upload it like at least one a week or like one every 2 weeks. Get a momentum building, you know. Get people.
I've been
I want to
posting more
see your
shorts.
videos, Charlie. Where's the
I
video of
know,
us
but
magnet
it's
fishing
just
from almost a year? Not a year.
hey, that video already came out.
The second one we did? No, it didn't.
I
guess we
only
didn't-
had
I don't know.
I
Maybe
only
you
had
didn't have a
one
full
scene.
video. Yeah.
I didn't get a whole lot of video that day. I only got one clip of like me
That's
throwing out
fair.
the magnet, and that was it.
All right. Well, this week, if you come in Saturday, you better make yourself a full video because it was going to be cool. We're doing rocker boxes. Now I need y'all. Who knows in this chat right here, or if you're in chat and you want to come on and talk to me about rocker boxes and everything behind that, and you know anything about it, we'll drop a link again. I'd love to learn. Yeah, let's hear it. Because that's what we're doing Saturday. Rocker boxes.
With the rocker boxes, like the original old school ones, they just had like a wooden lat with like a burlap sack that went over the top of that for where your riffle system was. They don't have mats or anything like that we had. And then on top, there's like a metal plate with holes punched in it as the classifier. You would take a shovel of dirt, throw it up on top there, and then fill up your bucket with water and start pouring it over the top as you're rocking this thing back and forth. And what the water does is it classifies the material down, goes down onto that burlap sack, and then works down as you're rocking it side to side and pouring the water on there.
Okay. And so it's got like a 73 to 76%
catch rate,
capture rate, right? Okay.
But
I have to say, from the
Sorry,
one
Charlie, I was
videos
just going
I
to
looked,
say on our claim in BC, I was digging a hole and I found lots of burlap sack around. So I know exactly what you're talking about. That's what they're using in those old rockers.
That's a great point to look for actually like sign of where people might have gone back then. That's oh wow. So did you think about going through that area? Because like you said, 75% capture rate. Now with the new high bankers and other stuff, it's like 96 to 98, right?
Travis, I think he was asking you that question there. He was asking if you were going to go back with like another high banker or something and hit that spot.
If I'm going to go back with a high banker one, yeah.
Oh, bet. Okay. That's such a cool point you made. I just want to point that out to watching. Like,
as
far as scouting, that's such a good thing to look for.
Right now, where I'm digging, it's kind of far from the water, so I'm hiking in the buckets out back home here, and then I'm high banking at home right now.
Okay, nice. That's probably like what I do most of the time here in Wisconsin now. Is like I don't, other than like a pan of concentrator and then my dirt, I just bring like cons out. That's cool. Yeah. That's a really cool strategy for like finding spot. I've never thought of that one because like where the plants grow, different stuff. I'm looking at all that, but like burlap sacks because they used that underneath and they had like wire over the top, right? Yeah. And that was their dude. That's so cool.
Yeah.
I wonder if you took if you took a rocker box like that, because I'm looking at making one for a video, and what if you took like a sluice mat and you didn't make it with burlap and a wire, like you did an actual sluice bottom in it? Would that work or no?
It would still kind of work.
Because I mean, I wonder because you rock it back and forth like that. Or I don't know, would it? Because that's not the same motion that the one sluice, the mats are designed for. I'm guessing, but
yeah, you would almost need like reverse,
something that catches it more side to side instead of like probably like a V that goes side to side and then drains down the middle, maybe with some catches.
No, you wouldn't want to drain down the middle because all your heavies will want to concentrate.
So my thought is you have two ledges, not totally like just a slight pitch in. And then tell me if I'm wrong, but this is my thought is just ever so slightly, right? And then you have, so when you shake it back and forth like this, you have the catches where the gold, like little loops like this, where the, is going in towards it. And then in the middle, you have like a couple lines where it goes down straight. Does that make sense? So like what does come, like you wouldn't even almost notice. It's just if you poured water on it flat, you would notice the water would just kind of come and just gently go down.
See,
that be
because
the way
like
to do it?
with
Because I'm trying
the
to
with,
capture it when you go side to side like this. So you know how the mats are all directional this way? Have those loops, will be like going forward. So when I
see
shake
the
it, the
only
loop
reason
set
why you're
orients
rocking
at
it
each other.
side to side is because you're trying to get the material to move down, because you're not
Yeah.
using a whole lot of water.
Okay.
Hey, Noodles, we're gold prospectors.
Who are
Hey.
you, Noodle?
Hey. I'm also a relic hunter, or pretty much treasure hunter. I probably should. I don't know. Anything that looks shiny or fun to find or old, I'm just like, I'm there.
He's just
Charlie, I got to get you out to this
scoping out the
fossil creek.
lives, checking out who we are. That's all.
I definitely got to get you out to this fossil creek. Especially, we both got to bring I'm going to bring my big actual backpacking backpack with the metal, like the big long frame. The basket worked well, but once it was full, it was just, the other one is a bit comfier, I think. And
Noodles, you want to see some gold?
Yeah, I seen that notification come across there.
That's some nice gold.
406.
We're gold prospectors.
Oh, yeah.
We like the shiny.
Absolutely.
We're
And then
gold
on top of it
prospectors
too,
and
while
ice
we're out
cream.
gold prospecting, we're also like, ooh, look at that rock.
Yeah. Dude, we should just
Look at
start
that
saying
rock.
we got to say what we're really doing. Yeah, like, are we out there claiming we're there for gold? Yes. And we are at the heart of it. But, like, we're just prospecting, man. We're just out there. Name a time, Charlie, like you just said, that if, we notice, okay, we're finding a lot of garnets. All right, we'll start looking for more garnets, man. Be a little bit more keen to that. Or, look at these little rocks that are on this riverbank. Or, hey, look at all this plunge of all this metal that was dropped here, this or that. Or, hey, look at this. There's a nice area that might be a bottle dump site. And then, I've had many videos start out as one thing and end in a completely different genre. And just like, how do we get here?
We're actually a bunch of stoners with big dreams.
Oh, yeah.
One day I'll find that nugget the size of my head.
One day.
One day. Yeah.
Yes, Brad. 100%, dude. Yes, you will get the fever. Just a dude that will soon come to the dark side. It takes a small pit to get hooked. A small bit. It's like, I agree. Danny from Danny Dip, close buddy, and Jeff from Outdoor Influencer, another good buddy. They came up and were visiting. We were restoring some, working on some videos together from our magna fishing stuff and some of the artillery rounds and cannonballs and things that they found. And we were cleaning them up and putting them together. And I mentioned to them a little bit about the gold pan. I've been trying to get them into this, and they've been like hesitant, just like I was when I first started. Just like, I'm trying to focus on this. I don't know if I should, divert my energy. And then I got him to sit down and pan, bro, at the station I built, and he found a little flake. And now, bro, dude, he's coming up for fossil hunting now. He loved fossil hunting. So did Jeff. They just were, into it huge. They want to go. I showed him a massive, just a huge. I mean, we walked a ways to get to it, but it was like I was shocked by the time because I'd never walked that far until that. And then they're talking about gold. I got them some pans that are coming in now, and it's great. Getting them out
Brad,
of North
there is a
Carolina.
cure for it. There is a cure for it. It's just called find more gold.
Well,
That's right. Yeah.
I don't know if that's a cure. It's like saying the cure for, getting over smoking is just find more cigarettes.
I guess.
But yeah, every time I smoke a
pretzel.
cigarette, I don't feel like I need it anymore. So the cure for cigarettes must be cigarettes. Oh, gosh. Don't listen to our health advice. Just the gold advice.
We're not medical providers,
No.
but we do need medical attention.
Yeah, the only medical illness we treat is gold fever. So, dude, that was a name that, like, if I didn't already have Badger Exploration, I was thinking, like, if I made a page specifically for gold, like gold hunting or anything, Dr. AU. Or the AU doctor. That was the other one I thought was kind of cool. Because they were gold fever and all this stuff,
Come get your
Don't worry.
kids.
I already got the names claimed. It was pretty lit. So now I'm hoping someone else wants them if I never use them, and then I can sell them or give them to if it's a good buddy or something. I don't know. I thought this was such a great. I was like, I'll go make that real quick. That's good. Oh, the doctor.
Hey,
is
Noodles,
in
there's
bed.
lots of gold in Virginia.
Oh yeah.
Lots of gold in Virginia.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be in Virginia a couple weeks here.
Where are you guys from?
I'm from Wisconsin.
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 I'm from New York.
New York. Oh, awesome. Oh. Charlie, where are you from again?
Wisconsin. I'm like 30 minutes away from this guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but what's crazy is how did we link up through Jericho?
Jericho, yeah.
Jericho.
And
Yeah.
it's like Jericho. I mean, now he lives on the other side of this country, but Jericho, when I lived in Milwaukee, I met him randomly at a magnet fishing meetup, which got me to start doing all this. So I met Danny and Jeff too, and then he just kept pestering me to go gold panning, then introduced me to him, and then Gold Eagle. And next thing I know, all my friends and people I spend almost more time than like I talk with some of my family members. I are from all over the country, the world. I got people in Australia, you from the the Canada.
awesome.
Joker's Magnet from Canada actually just came and stayed with me for like a week and a half. I mean, it's so awesome. It's amazing.
That's wicked.
And then it's
It
also
is.
funny the looks our families give us. So when we say we're driving halfway across the country to hang out
To
with
meet
people
someone
we
from the
met
internet.
on YouTube.
Yeah, like to me, I didn't understand how like actually that sounds to a person not just enveloped into this world, you know. I literally
Yeah.
was telling my parents, yeah, so I'm gonna be going out for 2 weeks, living out my van, going in old mines and creeks in the boonies and Appalachian Mountains in middle of North Carolina and Virginia with 40-year-old plus men that I met on the internet. Most of them I haven't even seen ever in person. And yeah, we're going to be completely secluded in the wilderness with no service at all. And once my parents kind of were like, think about it from that. I was like, oh my gosh, that sounds like a Dateline episode.
This is funny.
But here we are. Nothing happened, but lots of shiny.
That's right. Awesome, man.
Oh, funny.
Like Brad said right there. Treasure hunting, gold prospecting is an
Yeah.
awesome hobby, and you meet so many people, make lifelong friends.
Yeah, you do.
Very true.
That's very true. Yeah. Yeah, I got the evil eye
Thing,
from
I think.
everybody when I told them I was going out to the Rocky Mountains and up in Montana. Camp out nowhere to be found. Got a lot of evil eye from that.
I could imagine. See, that's like, I don't know. That's just where I feel like I belong. You know what I mean? That's just like out in the middle of nowhere is just home, you know?
Absolutely.
I had no skepticism at all when I went out there to Montana. None whatsoever. I was dead hell fixed on going. I hooked up with 406. Didn't think twice
Mhm.
about it.
That's
Had a
awesome.
great
That's
time,
awesome.
Yeah.
That's really awesome. That's kind of how I was on this trip. That trip with you guys was really my first like trip where, at least Jeff and Danny I met in person first, like by happenstance, and got to know them a few times, without committing to a trip in the middle of nowhere with no service in a state I'd never been, thousands of miles away. But I had no question. I had no hesitation. I trusted you guys with not a worry in the world. Looking back on it, it's kind of crazy. Never crossed my mind to even be worried about it.
The trip from like my house to where we were at in North Carolina is 2,430 some odd miles.
Holy Christ. Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
16 and a half hour drive. We did it in one go on the way back.
Nice. That would have been a wicked trip, I bet.
It was amazing, yeah. And that was actually the second time. I don't really count the third time. I didn't go all the way out to the East Coast, but second time I drove out to the East Coast that year, like last year. And it was two completely different drives. One to New Jersey for my film was featured in the New Jersey Film Festival and Smodcast or whatever. And then we magnet fished with Danny Dip all the way out, and then magnet fished all the way back, caught artillery rounds. That was cool. And then the trip to North Carolina was, completely different scenery, view, and the mountains, the ranges. I mean, some of these hills we drove over brought a tear to my eye. There's the beauty. It's just astonishing, especially driving in. Remember that, Charlie? Driving into North Carolina that morning, right as we're there, we're coming right into the big, glorious, beautiful Blue Ridge and Appalachian Mountains, just heaven sent. And we're coming in a glorious, misty, beautiful temp morning, clear, brisk breeze, gorgeous
And there's
sunrise,
this huge
illuminating
rainbow.
the sun. Oh, I mean, literally
cool.
just like, it was like, welcome, Badger. The land is here. Find the gold. It's
Noodles. We'll focus on some rivers and creeks and stuff like that. Depending on the areas that we go prospecting and stuff like that, there's certain areas where we would dry classify material and then bring it over to where we can work. But a lot of the places around here, the creeks have water and stuff that we go prospecting in. Wisconsin's guidelines are you can only use shovel, pan, and sluice box to collect gold out of the creeks and rivers. Anything with a motor or pump is not allowed
on public land.
On public land.
As
long as you have the landowner's permission, then you can run a system like that. But it has to be run through a recirculating system where you have a tub that runs the water through the system, and you can't let it run back into the creek. You got to be so many feet away from the creek.
Yeah, it's got to be a different. But the soil, the runoff soil has to end up at the bank or in the water.
Right.
We don't only get gold, we get silver.
You can't take, you can't take all of the sand, like all the what you would call it,
material out of the creek. Yeah,
the
you
material
have to reclaim it.
Yeah,
all the silt and everything.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, it's pretty strict up here too in Canada with all the rules and regulations with the fish habitat. Yeah, it's just
the best way to get the information that you really look for is to contact your local DNR office.
Yeah.
Yep.
And they should be able to tell you what the guidelines and rules are for your area.
Another great resource is working with like the prospecting clubs in your local area, or the ones that are associated with any of your claim, like GPA associated things like that. Being a part of Pike River Prospecting Club.
There's no gold mining clubs in New York. There's nothing in New York.
There's no prospecting clubs on Facebook.
You can also
nothing? Really
go on Facebook and join groups and stuff like that to talk to people.
Because I mean, the prospecting club I'm like at Pike River Prospecting in Wisconsin is, I mean, it was just, I found it on Facebook groups and through Ron's shop at Pike River Prospecting there, and it's like they have a full range of people in there that are authorities on, like, for me, Wisconsin, and all of the information, and they know everything where we work with the DNR and all the regulations for working up in Superior. They do, a whole big gold festival thing on Lake Superior for flower gold. Like, they work with all of them to make sure it's super, like, everything's in working order and up to snuff for the DNR there. And it's really helpful because I did almost no research, and they put it in, they gave me all the information that I actually need to know in easy to understand bulletins, and I was able to make sure without a doubt that I'm not going to, misinterpret, not understand, and make sure I'm making all the right and ethical.
Hey, Noodles, where are you? Are you in Virginia? He looks like he's getting the fever. He's asking some questions there.
Hey,
where are you?
We're more than willing to answer the questions and stuff. I just realized we're at an hour and 23 minutes, so we're coming up to the pointy end of the show here.
Yeah.
Well, if you're gonna all right, Noodles. If you wanna, we're on here all the time. I'm gonna be doing a live show tomorrow night, 7:30. You can stop by. You can ask more questions.
I have my live
7:30 on
7:30
Thursday. Badger is over here on Mondays. There's all kinds of other channels that do live shows and answer questions and hand out all kinds of free information. So if you think you might be into getting into gold panning, stop by. We're more than happy to help.
And if we have a bag of dirt available somewhere, we might be able to do a panning lesson live on the show. where you can see the technique and method of panning, but what might work for me might not work for you. So pretty much what you see is just the basic panning technique, and then you would have to develop your own method that will work for you, because what might work for me will not work for you.
Yeah, I might
Each
do a
person
little.
does it differently.
I might do a little panning tomorrow night. We'll see, but for sure,
But
PA
the technique is all going to be the same, as long as you know that the gold is the heaviest thing you have in your pan. It's 19 times heavier than anything that's in that pan. So as long as you know that when you have your pan and when you're running material, all your gold is going to want to sit along this edge right here. It's going to want to sit along this lower edge.
What's up, guys?
right there.
Hey, what's up, Gold Eagle?
Hey, 406, what's happening?
What's going on?
But yeah, we can do a whole topic and questions and answers, and even have you come up and join us, and we can go over any other questions and stuff that you have. And we'll be able. We're all willing to pass on what we know.
Oh yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
If
100%.
we can get more people out there having fun and joining us, it's
That's literally like
what we like to do.
now is bring people out on. I mean, just talking about earlier, bringing Danny and Jeff, and they're they do it full time, magnet fishing and YouTube, and they are taking time out of prime magnet fishing time, and as knowing this as a magnet fisher myself, like to now come with me gold panning, do fossil hunting, and they got the bug, man. They got it hard. So yeah, come on in. And actually, this Monday coming up at 7:30 Central Standard Time on my channel, Badger Exploration, we're going to be going in with them. They're going to be joining us live. We're going to be chatting about all the different fossils, going through all the different things we found, naming and kind of identifying some of the things that we found, along with talking about gold panning and the pans and things that I'm setting Danny and Jeff up with. And we'll be going into some of the basics and going over the essential, like 3 to 4 things I think that I found out that really you need. Like, I got a lot of stuff thrown at me by Jericho and all these incredibly super knowledgeable people about gold panning and all the things. But when you're starting out, it's so much I like tuned out. I was like, okay, it's too much at once. Once you figure out the main things just to go out, like I don't leave the house without a pan damn near. It's like I stop every now and then and just, what is that? Like I love it.
Once you got the basics, you're good, man.
Hey,
you
right?
know?
Yeah.
And don't be afraid to ask any questions. If we don't know, we'll find the answer. If you hold up and go, what rock is this? We'll get Rock Butcher up here. He's a geologist. Yeah. Come on. We can do it. We can get you answers. No big deal.
Heck yeah, dude. You're going to like my segments. I've been posting them. I'm going to ramp them up now to 2 times a week, but I've been posting it once a week called Name That Rock. I've got 3 out so far, and I'm liking them. They're kind of fun. What is that?
Name that rock.
I just started coming last
That
week.
right there is mineralized quartz with iron staining and probably some copper sulfides in it.
Ooh, is that
okay?
Ooh, that looks pretty.
Some good looking material.
He's amazing at it. I know. He's good. Is that a...
Yes, T-Rep, I am live.
What is that?
Lovestone. Oh, here, I'll get another one.
The Native American Lovestone?
Yeah.
Yeah, why? Because it's F.
Leave her right.
Yeah, leave it right there.
Leave her.
Yeah.
I think that's why I love it. The dad humor in this genre is just unlimited.
That's a piece of.
I get a whole bucket of these lever right. No. Anybody want some?
That's opal, isn't it?
That's opal.
Oh yeah.
I've seen a little bit of play of color, but the camera that you have doesn't do it justice.
Yeah, I know the lighting's bad. What can I tell you?
You can see the pink sparkles in it.
Yeah, that's what gave it away.
What is making big?
That's bone.
No,
That's-
it's petrified wood.
Oh.
Close.
That's
With a
rock.
little- With a little bit of quartz on it. Oh, that's pretty cool. I thought I'd keep it.
Oh, that's
Oh
awesome.
yeah, that's that piece that you got from what was that? Native Arizona.
Adventures from Josh.
Oh, nice.
I mean, it looked like a piece of firewood before you cut it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's petrified wood, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that's
sweet.
cool, man. That's super cool. And what you cut him with? Just stone saw, or?
Then there's the Unakite.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I just got asked by my dad. He's needs some help unloading the trailer, so I'm sorry, guys. I think I might. I'll just minimize myself. If you guys are still on when I come back, I'll hop back on. But hey, that's nice.
That's
Obsidian.
rocks.
Obsidian, yeah.
Now
Speaking
I
of
gotta pull my
petrified
knife
wood,
out.
I love those knives. Yeah.
Oh, there's 3 of them up there.
Actually, this arrowhead was made by the same.
Yeah, you guys bunch of heathens.
Yeah, my arrowhead matches my knife, so you know.
There we go. There's some porn.
Oh,
All right,
But
boys,
on that note-
hopefully I'll see you in a minute. Oh, we're heading out.
Yeah, we're heading backstage.
well,
All righty.
Thanks
All right,
everybody
everyone.
for joining us.
Or Noodles, come up and backstage and ask any questions. You know.
For that, we're gonna need someone to jump off for Noodles to come up.
yeah, I can
We have
jump
to
off,
pick
guys.
seats.
I can jump off since I'll be going. If I'll text him if anyone's off.
Okay.
But
Cheers,
we're
boys.
gonna play that
We got
outro and see everybody next Thursday. Don't forget
See
to
you
join
guys.
us over on Friday night at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time over at Gold Eagle Prospecting. Sunday, PA is going live at 8 p.m. And then Monday, come over and join us for Badger Explorations Monday Hangout and Talks.
Heck yeah, man. We're gonna be
Don't-
talking.
Don't forget to check all that out. Thanks everybody for watching, and here's that outro.
Good night, everybody.
have a great